Whenever I do a video on goalkeepers, it's always controversial, I swear, man. Like, literally everything I do about goalkeepers, whatever I say, everyone in the comments always has an opinion. Which is why today, I'd say, please, boys, have a civilized discussion in the comments right there. Tell me who's your favorite goalkeeper. But today I got the best of the best goalkeepers. I'm going to basically state which ones are top 10, which ones aren't, etc, etc. But most of them that you will see are meta, you know what I mean? But yeah, before we get into that, we're going to shout out the person that commented on my latest video. We love to see it. I am actually going to try and start a tier list of the amount of supporters, you know. And if we were to see what Jaden is, he's definitely S tier. What a legend. He is first on the video. If you get featured, all you gotta do is comment first or be the first to comment, and I will shout you out. A small incentive right there. Appreciate everyone, boys. Dylan's also the GOAT. Appreciate everyone of you lot. You guys already know, man. And a quick disclaimer as well, boys. If you want, obviously, a squad being built, it is minimum $2. Second link in my description. The first link, however, well, with the most reliable coins, use MMOEXP. It is a fast, quick process. Get the most reliable FIFA 23 FUT coins by using code META. You can save yourself 5%. Link is at the top of my description. MMOEXP, that is. Do check out MMOEXP in the comments right there, man. But before we get into that, please hit the like, subscribe. Thank you all so much for the support. We are currently now on 34.6, so we are closing in on that 35k. Appreciate every one of you lot, man. But yeah, as you can see right here, we are looking at the very first goalkeeper. It is quite possibly the best goalkeeper in the game. I mean, this man is 1.1 million coins for a reason. Like, a goalkeeper that is over 1 million coins is evidently good. Let's just be completely honest right there. What you need to look for goalkeepers is kicking is a very, very good one, because what I've noticed, boys, right? I don't know if you guys have had this as well, is when you have a goalkeeper that has bad kicking, when you're pressing A at goal kick, the ball just goes skew for some reason, and it goes to the opposition, and I've actually conceded so much goals from that. So do bear in mind with the kicking, man. I think that could play a huge yeah, it could be a huge counter right there for goalkeepers. But I feel like Van der Sar, in my opinion, just has the ultimate qualities for being the best goalkeeper in the game, alongside Courtois, team of the year, which I've heard a lot of pros like him. But I do think Van der Sar kind of tops it, man, because he's 6'6". I think Courtois is actually taller by like 1 inch. So yeah, pause. High and average body type. I don't really care about the body types. I'm not gonna mention body types, so because that doesn't really matter. But yeah, the main thing is just how tall the goalkeeper is, and obviously the actual stats. Speed comes into play sometimes. Like, you're not going to be running with your goalkeeper like it's prime Neuer, bro, you know what I mean? But yeah, jump over to the next one. It is Courtois. Now, in my opinion, these two are the best goalkeepers in the game. You can argue with whoever. Trust me, they are the top 2 best goalkeepers in the game, hands down. So actually spending that 400k on a goalkeeper is evidently good, boys. Trust me. You got a 6'6" guy. He's actually the same height as Courtois. I mean, sorry, as Van der Sar. Obviously 3-star weak foot doesn't really matter. Weak foot doesn't care. I don't care about that. Work rates, as I said, don't really matter. But yeah, the handling is very nice. The kicking is amazing. Reflexes is nice. Speed's actually not that bad. But yeah, 95 positioning as well. In my opinion, Courtois could potentially, I'd say, the best goalkeeper in the game, and probably best valued even. 400k, I mean, 1.1 more on Van der Sar is a bit crazy. You're just paying for the dynamic image and the actual status of the card, you know what I mean? But we are jumping over to the next one. It is Lev Yashin. Now, this is one that not a lot of people actually know is meta. I do think this card, in my opinion, is really, really good. Versed him, and I've actually used him in draft a couple of times. And I actually can't say much negative things about him. I actually really enjoyed him. Now, it's actually weird because I am going against my statement where I state goalkeepers, you need to be tall. 6'2" is not that tall for a goalkeeper, but trust me, his reflexes, his diving always compensates for that right there. His kicking is also not the best. I'd say in terms of value, Lev Yashin's not it. But if you obviously packed him from my icon pack, use him. Trust me, he's actually quite good, man. I don't know if he has the hat in game, but if he does, it would look sick. So very, very nice card. Definitely top 10 goalkeepers in my opinion. But yeah, this is a very controversial one. My word, a lot of people in the comments are gonna at me, bro. They're gonna like, Mike, Casillas is the worst keeper I've ever used. Trust me, I used him this week in league. I don't know if it was my defense, obviously helping him out, or Casillas himself, because he was making some amazing, brilliant saves, bro. Like, yes, Yashin, yes, Casillas is about 6 foot. They don't have his thing right here. I think he's like 6'1", so he's very short. However, in game, he feels amazing. Trust me. Long shots he can save, and the main thing about him was his reflexes. So obviously, those quick shots that, like, I thought Mbappe would score. Casillas was saving. So he saved me a couple of times this weekend league, and I would say, in my personal opinion, he's top 10, man. Continue though in the comments, tell me what you guys think. But yeah, have a civilized debate, please. But yeah, the next one is Edison, another good one in my opinion, but people are going to be in the comments and say Mike is not good. Boys, I just think Edison, in my opinion, is amazing every time I verse him, man. So I have to include him. You could argue that he just outside of top 10, or he's inside of top 10. Up to you. I think he's inside of top 10. He was obviously a free objective card. Well, not free, like 20-30k. Some people put him in what is it, in SPCs as fodder. Some used him, and if you are using, I do think he's actually quite good, but a little bit short. But I do think he's top 10 for sure. The next one is Check. Now Check for me is always going to be, he's a bit of a mediocre keeper. Like, it's either you packed him, you're using him, you wouldn't go out your way to buy him unless you have like a full icon team, or this card is sentimental value. He's okay, bro. Like, Check is Check. 6'5" is always nice as well. But yeah, kicking is okay. In game, I think he's decent though. I'd definitely say top 10 as well though. But you could argue that the price is just not right. I mean, you can get literally the likes of Lafont, and in my opinion, I love Lafont in this game. Any version of Lafont for me works, boys. Literally, I use his gold still. I've used this for birthday, and he obviously didn't feel that much evidently better. But in game, I definitely think some qualities like 5-star is weird, but it actually kind of helps sometimes, bro. I can't even lie to you. Like, I know I might sound dumb, but sometimes you need that fast reactions, you know. Like, I think I did it was a quick ball, or he felt a lot more fast, and I think I did an Elastico, which was obviously, the ball went far, but it went, but it actually worked. You know what I mean? I definitely think Lafont's top 10 though. You gotta say so, especially value as well. 50,000 coins is not bad for him at all. And links to a lot of players, man. That's sometimes why a lot of people buy certain goalkeepers, is when they link. So I try to make this as inclusive as possible, including all the leagues. I mean, Donnarumma is another good one in terms of League One, but his price is a little bit too high, man. I feel like he's getting hit by the power curve. I know goalkeepers don't get hit by power curves of meta, but in my opinion, I feel like Donnarumma is like, you can just get a 50k Lafont, you'll do, if not a better job. But yeah, this Donnarumma was known for being OP and meta, so by all means, man, if you want someone that is evidently good and obviously certified by some pros, use the likes of Donnarumma, and also links to the likes of the ratty players, like the likes of your Neymars, your Mbappes, everybody in League One, bro. So yeah, we got the next one is Jack Butler. Now this is a change of league, and in my opinion, he is literally like what some people think Pope should feel like. It's very, very controversial, but I'd say this guy is better than Pope for sure. You know, the showdown one, 50,000 coins, very good value, 5-star, doesn't really matter. But in game, he feels amazing, and he has 80 speed, bro. Like, that is crazy to me. So yeah, for some reason, I'm definitely placing him in top 10 for sure. By the way, Lafont also gets placed there, and Donnarumma. Now, how much are we in top 10? I'm not too sure, but yeah, mine, and I don't think that's top 10, but still gets just outside of top 10. I'd say is definitely up there with probably, I'd say top 15 easy, man. 6'3" is between short and tall for goalkeepers. He's actually medium height, I'd say, for goalkeepers, man. It's literally like medium height for, not even medium, I think that's short in the NBA, bro. But a lot of people evidently like this card because of his likes. So yeah, he's actually quite reliable, and actually has nice links with the French and obviously Serie A links. So do get this guy in your team if you need that type of links. I'd argue actually could be the best Serie A goalkeeper. Maybe Szczesny could compete with him, but Szczesny is hard to link yet again. So yeah, and Onana is another one that, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of people use him as fodder. Let's just be completely honest. I chucked him in as fodder, man. I'll be honest. He's not top 10, but he is actually not bad. I've used him, yes, and he wasn't actually that bad. I can't lie. What more do you need from a goalkeeper? I mean, he's 6'3", yes. Maybe a little bit taller. You need him. Like, if he was 6'6", you'd be a little bit better, man. In my opinion, that's how goalkeepers are, man. But yeah, next one is Trap. Now, these are the underrated low-key ones. Like, I've reviewed the other ones. These are the underrated ones, boys. Trust me, Trap. If you need someone from Bundesliga, right? A very, very good valued goalkeeper, use Trap, because I don't know why, but some reason this card, his reflexes, his handling, everything about this card is amazing, man. Also, his kicking, very, very reliant, just a little bit short. So bear that in mind. However, overall, goalkeeper, very, very nice, man. But yeah, we jump over to Melier, which I was actually corrected. That is how you pronounce him. I used to say Meslier, so I hope it's Melier. Someone that is from France, please do obviously tell me if I've pronounced it right. But he's a very nice goalkeeper, very good value. I've actually I've paired him up in a couple of videos in terms of best valued players, and he was up there, man. I mean, under 40k, you're looking at a card that is 6'5", links to a lot of players, obviously reliant / reliable in game, and in my opinion, very, very good goalkeeper, man. Top 10, I'd say it's controversial, but top 10 for sure, man. In my opinion, top 10. Pope, outside of top 10. Now, Pope, a lot of people hated, and I'm one of them that said he was good in the start, but I've used him a couple of times over and over, and Pope for me is just another goalkeeper that's clumsy. Sometimes, like, easy stuff goes in, etc., man. So for me, that reason he's outside of top 10, but still a very decent goalkeeper. I'd say 6'6" is tall. You know who was taller than this guy was Begovic, bro. I always add that man. That man was tall, bro. Oh my word. He was like 6'8", I think. But yeah, we're looking at another underrated one. It is Kobel. Now this is a 6'5". Now he's basically another version of like a trap. Obviously in Bundesliga, if you need someone to link, get this guy in your team. He's 6'5". Very, very cheap, very good, man. I've heard insane things about him. So yeah, the links is a little bit crazy though. I don't think you need to link Switzerland players right there, but yeah, overall I definitely do like the looks of his card, and very, very cheap, very reliable, so good value for me. Definitely not top 10 though. Schmeichel, I don't really know about Schmeichel, man. I haven't versed him, I haven't used him, so I have nothing to say about him. I definitely would say he would be okay in game. I think who normally packs him, it's between Crossy or Boris Legend, bro. They always pack this Schmeichel, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, 6'4" is not bad. High and stocky, don't really... Why do I always look at the... I always seem to look at the body types, but it doesn't really matter though. But I think Schmeichel, you're going out your way to buy him. If you packed him, you're obviously going to use him. Tell me how he is in the comments, however. I have nothing to say about him. Definitely not top 10 though. But yeah, the very last one actually, it's Wolfsburg Chesney. I'd actually argue that this card is top 10. I'd say between him and Mainan is the best goalkeepers in Serie A. So you can choose. I do think this card might be better because he's taller, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just trying to see where Mainan is. Mainan is 6'5", 3", and he is 6'5". So 50,000 coins for a reason. Kept up with his price. And also links to a lot of Juventus players like the likes of Rabiot, your Locatellis, your Quadrados that was a SPC a while back. Di Maria's even, man, etc. So yeah, not a bad shout. Top 10 for me, man. I'd definitely say up there. Kicking is a little bit sus though. So you want to find that good goalkeeper that is tall, good kicking. Obviously the handling and reflexes is already going to be insane, as for most goalkeepers. So do bear that in mind. I think the overall best valued goalkeeper is actually this man right here, man, Lafont, man. I do like this card in game. He's really, really solid, but that is the best goalkeepers. Please hit that like, subscribe. If you want to check out the other positions, it is in my description, or just go check my videos out. I did the fullbacks, the center backs, midfielders is one category, wingers as one, strikers / CFs is one. So do check that out. It's very informative if you want to obviously get the best news of the new meta cards and just overall top 10 best players. You can go check that out. But yeah, I've been your boy MetaMike. Please smash a like, subscribe, check out MMOEXP if you want a team. Check out the second link in my description in terms of my PayPal, / Streamlabs. So yeah, thank you so much, boys. Have a sweet week, man. Peace.